Hello, I'm Ryan F9 and I've been waiting pretty much my whole life for Honda to re-enter the adventure game. It's been a long time since the Transalp, it's been a long time since the original Africa Twin, but now, yeah, it's back. It's too bad you can't get the original Dakar white, blue, red colors in Canada. But, I don't know. Why you'd reboot a classic and not give the original colorways in North America is beyond me. But it's not the only thing that's changed. The original was a V-twin. This is a parallel twin, which lets them pack more components down low where the other cylinder would have been. And as a result, they say, it's supposed to carry its weight like a big dirt bike. So, we're going to see about that. Yes, it's dirty, by the way. Someone's going to be like, oh, it's dirty! Why isn't it, like, showroom clean? Because it's an adventure bike, and I've been riding it. Alright, cool. Whew. And one annoying thing about this bike is that the settings aren't sticky, so every time you turn it on, you've got to change them again. Woo! Now that is not a very Honda sound. That is a dirty sound. That is awesome. Traction control, don't want that. ABS, I don't want that. Turns off just to the rear wheel. Okie dokie. Let's go. Alright. Shut this so don't hear too much wind. So power delivery. I mean, the sort of really wicked noise kind of masks the fact that there isn't anything crazy exciting going on here. And it's parallel twin and it's very Honda. The power is ample and it's there, but it's not the most exciting thing in the world. This is whatever. Yeah, you know, there's lots of power, but parallel twin, kind of boring in the delivery. Whatever, it gets the job done. Woo. Now, as for sort of feel of it, what can I say about that? Well, the front end feeling is pretty darn vague. Like in a corner like that, it feels quite numb. I don't know if it's the 21-inch front wheel or the pretty soft forks or whatever it is. I had the compression dialed up for pavement use earlier and it was still more or less the same. It felt quite numb. I never know exactly where the front wheel is going or how much grip it has to get there. Yeah, you know, that's kind of what you'd expect for an off-roader. It is worse than most adventure bikes on the pavement, that's for sure. So I can definitely say that. You know, of course this comes in the DCT as well. I've got the manual with me today and the gearbox is awesome, the clutch is awesome. But from where I'm sitting, you know, I feel like rather than offering a DCT, they should have done, you know, the cool techie option of semi-active suspension, because that would have solved a lot of these sort of numb handling issues that I've been complaining about. But anyway, I don't know, c'est la vie. Maybe I'll love the DCT. I've got a chance to try that one out next week. Anyway, as you could probably tell, not really my favorite adventure bike on the pavement. Actually, probably one of my least favorite adventure bikes on the pavement. But in a minute, this road is going to turn to dirt, and then we're going to see something special. Right, so here we are. And this thing feels amazing on the dirt. Like stuff like this, 21-inch wheel. Ugh. And woo! And like a 9.8-inch ground clearance on the belly pan. Oh, my camera's falling off here. There we go. It means I can just roll over stuff like that. Now, same here, all these whoops. Woo, woo. Powered out, wheelie through them. Throttle! Woo! This thing is good on the dirt. Now, speeds like this, 30, 40, 50, whatever. This thing just feels so well planted. My camera's just falling all over the place. Whatever, screw that one. It just feels so well planted on the dirt, this thing. Suspension set up super nice. It's like 8 inches on the forks, 8.7 on the monoshock or something like that. Huge amount of travel. It's so well planted, there's so much grip. I mean, and stuff like this, it's pretty sloppy in here. Woo! And wet leaves, and you know, my TKC80s are nearing the end of their life, but this thing just still has heaps of grip. It feels so nice off-road like this. Woo! Our front wheel can go right over that. It's no problem. It's just effortless to ride this thing off-road. It's really bizarre. I mean, I can call it out right now. This is probably the most dirt-worthy ADV bike I've ever ridden. I mean, only really the F800 GS is the only one I know. Oh, let's go through it. Oh, oh, that was wet. Oh, F800 GS is the only one I know that really gives this a run for its money, because man, this feels competent. It's just stellar off-road. I love it. Oh, we got some guys here. Howdy. Let's just see if we can spin it up here. Come on, baby. Hill climb. Come on. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, you got this. Woo! Oh, this feels so stable. The ABS is not that great off-road. That's why I've turned it off. It goes off just to the rear wheel only. So, I mean, to be honest, the ABS on my V-Strom works better off-road than this stuff does, but it's fine. You can turn it off and lock up that tire anyway. There's no problem. The traction control is amazing. I have it off right now too, but I mean, you can throw it off fully and just do whatever you want. It's easy to kind of hooligan around. And one thing I don't like is these foot pegs down here. I don't know if you can see, but they're tiny little rubber nubs. They're awful. I mean, I just want something metal. I want something a lot wider to be able to actually do, you know, what I need to do off-road, stand up on it comfortably. I need that wider foot peg. And the other thing is this bracket back here on the rear foot pegs. It bruised my calf at first. Now though, when I'm wearing proper dirt boots, it's amazing. It just acts as sort of an anchor point, because the boots come up nice and high. It doesn't bruise my calf. It's just a nice anchor point for standing up while riding. This thing that's just a blast off-road. And this steering lock, I mean, look at this. This is the hugest steering lock I've ever seen. And they're basically just inviting you to just screw around, woo, with donuts and with dumping your bike. Let's give this another try. How easy are you to pick up? Oh, not that way. Let's go this way. Like they train you in off-road school. Lift with your feet. There she comes. Oh, yeah. Sick. Whew. I mean, that's kind of brings to mind another problem I have with this bike, which is that it's really good off-road, but you kind of don't want to drop it. Because the stock sort of bike protection is pretty shitty. I mean, no crash bars. These things are going to break the first time I hit a tree. You know, the radiator guard down here is just dinky plastic. And the skid plate down below, I mean, it's okay. It's pretty flimsy, though, and it actually doesn't come out and cover the full exhaust, which is kind of a bummer. Now, I do love this brassed out engine guard, though, so that's pretty cool. Whew, I'm tired from picking that guy up. It's heavier than it feels. You know, it handles so well off-road, but to actually feel the thing, picking it up and stuff, it's actually pretty heavy. Heavier than my V-Strom, so that's that. I guess that's the Africa Twin. Right there. Although I suppose I should say that that's half of the Africa Twin, because there's also the DCT version, which I'm going to play around with next week. Then we're going to make a full fancy review. Stay tuned.